Hey there, Chris and Jeremy, Brothers in Healing, coming at you with another video. We are asked to do more, so ask and you shall receive. So basically, we're talking about, we want to bring up something that we hear a lot, which is basically a lot of excuses and reasons why you can't invest in yourself and go to a PTSD treatment facility or some type of inpatient treatment facility.
Even if it's for alcohol or drugs. I mean,
Yeah.
not all this treatment is just PTSD. We're intertwined with all of them.
Yeah, exactly. So some of the things, Chris, why don't you talk about some of the things that you hear on your end?
So a lot of times what I hear is, the one biggest word that comes to mind is fear. Everybody is afraid to go, I can't be away from my family. I know I need to get help, but, I've got work. I can't take time off. I don't have enough sick leave, or I have my own business and my wife can't do it by herself. And it's like, it's almost making them not too important, but like their job is more important than their mental health. And every little excuse is what's coming up. I've heard a lot. I've heard, well, why? I don't want to pay a couple $100 to fly to a different place and out of my own money. Come on, guys. We've all done it. Sometimes you get people to help you out, but we have to do those little things to make this work.
Yeah, absolutely. And one of the things that comes to my mind is your brain is going to trick you. It is designed to protect you from feelings of hurt. And one of the things like with PTSD is those traumatic events that you have experienced, your body doesn't know the difference from the actual event to when you replay it back in your head, and that's why you wake up with night tremors and those kind of things that's going on. And that's one of the things that we realized in our treatment healing process, right?
That's what I've learned from my own wife, who wakes me up and holds me when I'm having them.
Right, exactly. And so your brain is telling you, no, don't go to treatment, don't go to counseling. And the one I love too is, hey, and please hear me out on this. It's not that we're not judging you. We get it. We've been there. We said these excuses. We're guilty. That's why we're being open and transparent and vulnerable, with you guys, because we want you to not have to go down the same long road that it took us to finally seek help. We went to Deer Hollow, a 35 days inpatient treatment facility. And one of the things that I kept hearing myself is, you don't want to go down that road and open up, in front of strangers and talk about people. And what I was going to say was, I hear people say that same thing. Well, Woody, I've already tried talk therapy. It doesn't help.
Right.
Well, okay. That's like, if you're a wrestler and you tried a double leg takedown and it didn't work. Okay. Do you just give up on it? What about a boxer who throws a punch and didn't connect? Do you just not throw punches then, if that's your theory? I mean, You got to keep at it, right? And it's not just talk therapy. There's other tools and techniques that they use, right?
Yeah. Awesome things.
Can you tell us some of the things?
I'll tell you. Yeah, I want to go back real quick. Just talk about one of my biggest excuse. I remember when I made the phone call, I talked to my friend and I said, "I'll tell you what." He mentioned it and I said, "I'll get back to you in like a week or 10 days." And I know me that if I would have waited, and so 20 minutes later, I was on the phone because I know that I'm going to procrastinate and then I'm never going to go, because that is me. And I was at least aware enough to know that. So that's one of the, if a procrastinator, whatever, just make the decision and go. Now, as far as some of these things that you do in this whole talk therapy at the treatment and outside of that, like psychodrama, I'm going to tell you, I won't go into specifics about mine. I do talk about it when we do our presentation, but the realization and the pain that went with it to allow me to say goodbye, to express every feeling in my body in front of basically complete strangers, because you have to do it. But you start hearing other people and you're like, I'm not alone. Okay, they're telling their story. They're selling their soul. Okay, I am going to do it too. And that's what I found.
Yeah. And we're not going to lie to you. One of the things that we promised we would never do to our audience is lie to you. Reliving your trauma fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Okay. Your brain is designed to protect you, like I said, right? And so a lot of the traumas your brain is blocking you from. So when I went to treatment, all of a sudden I felt safe, and they started doing EMDR things, and just all sorts of work related traumas started popping up. Things I forgot about.
Right.
Okay. Treatment ends. Now you're stuck with those memories. The difference is now I have the tools and tactics on what to deal with, how to deal with those thoughts and feelings and emotions where I didn't before. And you're right. Talk therapy does not do the trick oftentimes with PTSD. You got to dig deeper. You got to dive. It's an everyday thing.
You got to do everything together.
One
little thing's not going to fix it.
One little thing isn't going to fix it. And you have to realize that you are the only person that is really going to make a difference in your life. You have to be the one. Don't expect your department. Mm-hmm. Don't expect your spouse. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they want you to go maybe, on the thing, but nobody's going to hold your hand and force you. You have to be the one that wants to change, that wants relief, that wants to live life differently, right?
Absolutely.
And the only way to do that, and we got this from the great Les Brown, and I love this saying, and it is basically this: feel the fear and do it anyway. And that is something that has really helped Chris and I move forward towards our healing.
Oh, tremendously. I mean, because I remember, that room up there is called the pain box. Mm-hmm. And it takes pain to cure the pain, the cure.
Rumi actually said it. The cure for the pain is the pain. And that is exactly it. You got to walk through it, and you can do it. Yeah. You have what it takes. You're stronger than what you think. So if there's someone out there that is suffering and hurting, like Chris and I were, mm-hmm. Remember, your brain is trying to trick you.
Reach out to them.
Reach out.
Reach out to us.
Take a look at yourself in the mirror and say this phrase over and over again. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Take care.